Hello everybody, this is Arthur Shopper. I'm with my good friend Robin, and we've got two more here in the South Bay. We're here to speak with Assemblyman Muratsuchi. We are emphatically opposed to Senate Bill 54, and we've got added ammunition essentially. It's the city of Torrance officially opposed Senate Bill 54. So this is very big. I want to get my MAGA hat really quick.
We have the right to speak to this assemblyman because he will be on the final committee.
That's tomorrow?
It will be in with the next 2 weeks. They have scheduled the date.
Well, but maybe they'll kill it.
We want a no vote as a committee member.
Okay.
You know, we all have the right to speak to the assembly member on this issue because he is voting in committee. Exactly.
And this man has to make a decision. Either he's going to side with the citizens or he's going to side with the illegals. And we're not going to have anything less than what's right. All right. So Perry. All right, I'm on Facebook Live, everybody. Facebook Live, this is Perry Johnson.
Hello.
We know we want to tell him. This is our good friend Gary.
We want to get rid of Al.
Al's got to go.
With Josh Newman. Him and Josh Newman should go together.
I know.
All right, before we take off, let me just get a quick picture of you guys. Nice.
I got a two-way.
Show us the other side. Al, you're fired. I love it. No aid for illegals. Please, God.
Tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
The toll road, December.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Can I before you leave, I want to give you some signs.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Go there?
Remember, guys, we're live. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Right here. You gotta have a sign.
Hold that. I'm gonna hold that one.
He's putting on. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Yes.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Oh, yeah. This is really important.
Okay, we need you to share this everywhere. We're going to be, apparently there are two.
Put the signs down until after we get past the police.
Well, how are you
I
gonna
mean
do
the
that?
officers.
Okay.
I'll grab them when we get in the
I can tell you we can get in this end. I know this.
Are we gonna go through his office?
No, yeah, but if we can get in at this end of the thing, you don't have to go past the police.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay, wait a minute. They're going to see us as soon as we walk over here. Well, now, but how do we do that without being seen by them?
With
we go
red
in this
hats,
way?
that's a tip. No, right here. There's a door.
Okay.
And it goes upstairs.
Okay.
Because David Hadley had his office. I used to be a regular.
Okay. I'll put my hat on. My hat's going to hit. Okay.
Do you expect anyone else?
We were waiting, but nobody's showing up.
Look, real quick. Go ahead.
I don't know where it is.
I'll show you.
Okay, here we go. Why do we have to sneak around? Isn't that strange? Okay. This is incredible. There are two cruisers? That's insane.
You're going to send me this video.
No, it's right here. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, good afternoon.
Hi there.
Okay.
Good to see Al. Who's Al? We need him.
We're here on a very disconcerted, very concerned issue right now. That's going to be before the Assemblyman's Key Committee. We'd like to either speak with the Assemblyman himself. Is he here?
He's not here. He's in session.
He's where right now?
He's in Sacramento.
Okay.
Because it is Tuesday.
Okay.
I expected that.
That's fine. We respect that. We'd like to meet with one of his chief staffer, please.
So I'm the district director.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We would love to meet with you then.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I know there's a desk or a table in there. Can we?
We have someone who's working in there right
Okay.
now, but definitely I'm open to speaking to you guys here.
That's fine. I'm more than happy to take the lead if anybody has a problem with that. Okay, so I am one of his most vocal critics, and now it's gotten worse for me, especially because he first of all voted for that gas tax, which was unconscionable. But the bigger reason I'm here today, I am in vocal opposition to Senate Bill 54. It shouldn't have even been on the floor in the state Senate. It shouldn't have even been for consideration. It's outrageous to me that our leaders in Sacramento want to put the safety or the security of illegal aliens ahead of American citizens. Ahead. That's exactly it.
Something is wrong
Go ahead.
with this picture. Something is way wrong with these people in Sacramento. Al, is he American?
This
he
is the city.
He calls himself.
This is the letter for the city of Torrance.
But he doesn't act like an American. And this Ben Allen, he's supposed to be an American. He probably voted for this too. There are some major problems with these Democrats in this state. That's all I want to say.
Well, let's talk about the cap and trade, which is now being considered in Sacramento. It was on the John and Ken show on AM 640.
Please keep sharing this, folks.
It will not only add more to the tax, it will add 60 cents more to the gasoline tax. And Al just voted for 12 cents. I'm encouraging, don't vote for the extension of the cap and trade. The people in his district do not want it. They do not want it.
Okay, I want to go. This is the biggest reason why I think my assemblyman needs to be paying attention to all of us here. The city of Torrance is officially on record opposing Senate Bill 54. Let me give this gentleman right here a copy. Okay, this is a letter that's directed specifically to the Speaker of the State Assembly. I'll give you another copy right now. I want you, Robin, to take a look at this. I've got a few. Okay, let me read some of the key passages here for you. This is signed by, I know, a big supporter of Al, which is the mayor, Pat Fury, who I know lied and colluded with the PAC to get elected. So his election chances are already in trouble, and I can tell you the same thing will be true for Al Muratsuchi if he votes for this bill. So, this is the first paragraph I want to read to you. On behalf of the City of Torrance, I'm writing to express our opposition to Senate Bill 54, which would limit law enforcement's abilities. I need someone to hold this for me, please. Okay, which would limit law enforcement abilities to protect all individuals regardless of immigration status. Law enforcement agencies cannot use agency or department monies. That's what the bill would require. And the bill would restrict partnerships between local law enforcement and federal law enforcement agencies. There is no excuse for this. This state is part of the federal United States of America. Every jurisdiction, state, county, local, must abide by our federal immigration laws. This is inexcusable that anybody would take steps to allow this state and our law enforcement to be pulled away and no longer to cooperate with federal immigration officials. I want to tell one story. I might add two.
I want to hear your opinion.
Okay, I want to add this first because there should be no other opinion, but we'll make sure that Al gets this. Kate Steinle was murdered in front of her own father on Pier 14 in San Francisco, a sanctuary jurisdiction. Her last words were, "Daddy, help me." Okay, I have made a big stink about this because I don't want a Catherine Steinle in the South Bay. There is no reason for that to ever happen. I like that our city and our region has a high quality of life where law enforcement are respected and we never have to worry about anyone's life at risk, citizens' life at risk. And then there's Ruben Morphine, 13-year-old boy, executed by an illegal alien. That was in 1990, and the mother, Angie, who's a good friend of mine, still mourns for her son. There are an average of 20 American citizens killed a day by illegals. We need sanctuary for our citizenry, not for illegals. That's one copy of it. I'm giving you another copy. That's the letter from the City of Torrance, not mine, not Torrance citizens. The City of Torrance with the mayor's signature on it. We oppose Senate Bill 54. This city is the largest in his jurisdiction. He needs to respect the will of the voters. No on 54.
Don't forget Robert Rosas. Robert Rosas. Would you like to see him?
Tell us about him, please.
Illegals killed him.
He was
Al doesn't care. Ben Allen doesn't care. Jerry Brown doesn't care. The Secretary of State doesn't care.
And they need to care.
L.A. Garcetti doesn't care. The whole city council up there doesn't care. This is just, it's not right. Something's not right.
I don't want to interrupt. Anyone want to add something right now?
America with a K here. We're living in America with a K.
Okay, we're talking about immigration. We're talking about 54. So we're
on the same subject line. We hear you loud and clear.
Good.
I'm not sure if you've even approached the assembly member or even.
I've tried twice. I stood outside of his house and I want to finish this. Excuse me. He was at a private party in Hermosa Beach, and I demanded to speak with him why he raised my gas tax, and I wanted to oppose Senate Bill 54. He ignored me the entire time. Yep. So please do not tell us that we haven't talked to him. We have.
I just said I don't know if you have. So, Mr. Shopper. So the assembly member shares the same concerns as our police chiefs, and currently the
Which police chief?
The police chiefs around
here in the South Bay. Okay.
So those concerns, he is interested to see what develops with the negotiations with the chiefs and the author of the bill.
There should be no negotiations here.
And so, if the bill was to come before him, he would have grave concerns right now in terms of the bill, how it is right now.
Well, here,
so his number one priority is the public safety of our community and the
I don't believe that.
in the state.
I don't believe that.
That is
Why don't you
exactly
believe
how
it?
feels.
He's not showing it. Action speaks louder than words, and show me, don't tell me.
In terms of what? Let me.
The safety of the community. If the safety of the community was important, Kate Steinle and all the people that I have in my phone, they'd all be alive. And the illegals would have never been coming across the
So
border.
I'm saying.
Okay, and I want to add something to this. I want to add something to this after you're
There
done.
wouldn't be resistance to building the wall.
Yeah.
They would want to build the wall.
Which is Senate Bill 30. I want to also tell you something. This is not a San Francisco thing. This is not a Northern California thing. Don Rosenberg, I've just gotten in touch with him. He lives in the Westlake area. That is near Ben Allen, and it's in Ted Lieu's district, but we're all part of the same West Side community, in my view. That man to this day still mourns for his son killed by an illegal in San Francisco. This affects everybody. I don't want to hear this nonsense of, well, nobody's been killed. We have murders that are happening throughout this area. We don't need to allow it to happen. If Al Muratsuchi is so concerned about the safety, then he should issue a press release now that says, I will vote against Senate Bill 54. That letter was issued following the March amendments. They still don't care. It should be opposed. There's no dithering on this. No. Just a no vote. That's it. Joseph Turner of American Children First. How are you? You want to give your thoughts on Senate Bill 54?
Oh, well, I mean...
You're a father with 2 kids, for starters, at least I know of.
Well, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I don't know why an elected official would put illegal aliens ahead of American citizens, so, I mean, that's clearly what it comes down to, right?
That's right.
Well, you weren't here when I said that the #1 concern of the assembly member is public safety.
That's
And
not
he has,
true, though.
and he has been talking
Support-
with all the
support
police
for that-
chiefs.
support for-
He
and
definitely
doing
has.
our-
And why isn't it true?
Support for this bill negates that. You
No,
can't say...
And being silent on it is ridiculous.
He has been talking to the police chiefs because he does, if the bill was to come before him, he has great concern.
Who hires police chiefs? Who
The-
hires police chiefs?
It's the local jurisdiction.
Who hires police chiefs?
Well, it's a local jurisdiction.
Are police chiefs elected or are they hired? Are they appointed or are they elected?
It's the local jurisdiction.
They're appointed. Who are they appointed by? They're appointed by elected officials. Right? So don't they have
And
a
your
conflict
point-
of interest there?
Here's another letter right there.
My point is if you're a police chief, you have a vested interest in keeping your bosses happy.
The police chiefs are against the bill. You know that,
Yes.
right?
No, not all of them.
Well, the ones in the police chiefs in the area have brought up their
Okay.
concerns about the bill,
So if he's
and
listening
that's
to
why.
Melissa.
And that's why the assembly member has been talking to all the police chiefs. 'Cause he is.
Does your boss support it or not?
At this time, if the bill is to come before him, he has grave concerns.
That's-
It's
That's not an
interesting-
answer.
That's not good enough.
That's a political answer.
That's not acceptable.
Ma'am, I don't mean to be rude. I worked for an elected. I used to work for a state assemblyman. Okay, I used to sit in one of these desks, similar to what these people are doing. I don't want political speak. Does he support the bill? Yes or no?
At this time, he is. If the bill is to come before him, he has great concerns. So
No,
that's
that's
like,
not-
it's
That's not an
obvious
answer.
The bill as is. The bill as is right this moment. Does he support it?
If the bill as is, he has great concerns with it. That's all.
Okay, don't answer because this is the political
She's
game
not
you guys
gonna
play.
answer.
You know, and it's not a political game that Kate Steinle's
This is
dead.
the political game you guys play. You're going to say the bill as is, he has grave concerns. Well, then once he gets up to the bill being voted on, it's all irrelevant at that point.
Because there's still the talks and developments with the chiefs, public safety, and the author.
Well, you said the Chiefs are opposed to it. You already just said
they're
that.
they're still talking. Both sides are still talking.
Okay.
So that's where it's at. And I'm
Go,
letting
Robin.
you know that he does.
Our LA County Sheriff officially opposed the bill. He's in the record. So our LA County Sheriff, Donald, is a strong.
Yeah, and the assembly member is aware of that. He is aware of all the opposition. He is aware that
He should be aware that 2018 is an off-year election cycle.
Yes, it
And that
is.
66 will be in grave danger in 2018. That's what he should be aware
And
of.
he already voted for that
This is
gas
a
tax.
political statement, and this is a public office right now.
The whole job's political. Let's not kid each other, okay?
We're
Like I
an
said,
official state time.
Listen,
and
I hear what you're saying, but let's just skip the bullshit, okay? We know what's going on here. This is a political thing. You guys work political jobs. I worked in your jobs, okay?
And like I said, we're on official time. It's still
I understand.
state time. I'm not going to discuss
But your job, your
Oh my
your
goodness.
boss's job is inherently political. So he knows what 2018 is. He knows that this is an off-year election cycle, and that he's going to be in trouble if he supports SB 54. So
And the tax.
I don't know why I don't know what the game is for. Why we want to dance around it. I mean, I don't know. If you guys want to keep your job, I would encourage you to talk to your boss.
And not only that, but you've got the entire city council in Torrance opposed to this.
I got
Jesus.
it.
Go ahead.
I just said find a good Republican to work for. Maybe you could help us.
That would be nice, because I know a few who are ready to run for this seat.
It's hard to find a good Republican.
So.
And I would like to say he is a member
That's true.
of the Administrative
David
and
Abney is
Accountability
borderline at
Review
best.
Committee. And this bill is due to go before a hearing probably within the next couple of weeks. So we're asking him in committee to cast a no vote.
Hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
That's why we're listening to
Are
you.
you guys taking notes? Okay.
We all hear you. We all hear you.
You know, I mentioned how he has children. I can tell you, you would not want to be the parent of a child who's been murdered by an illegal. And please don't spare me. We've got the same crap from Kevin De Leon, which is, well, all murder is bad, whether it's an illegal or an illegal. It doesn't, no, an illegal shouldn't even be in the country. And bills like this send a loud and clear message. Come on in. We won't prosecute. We won't throw you out. Let me really quickly, for the audience, anybody who hasn't been clear on SB 54, yes, the most violent of felonies will still be reported. Okay, but that doesn't include human trafficking. It doesn't include possession of an explosive. Drunk driving is not included. You know, rape by intoxication.
Rape is not included. That guy Factor, I forget his first name, Factor. He used the rape drug, raped many women. He's been in jail for a long time. Remember him?
Yeah,
Factor was his last name.
Yeah.
A relative of Max Factor. Now, he's just all misdemeanors.
Well, yeah, that's the problem.
That's another problem that all those.
All
Plea
misdemeanors.
bargain down to misdemeanors,
Yeah.
which means with the sanctuary
That's a
state
really good
Included
point.
that bill.
they
I didn't think
will
about
be
that.
released back into our communities with SB 54.
That's what you guys want. That's what you're asking for. Every time you pass a stupid bill like this, you want more criminality. You want less safe streets. You don't want safe streets. You can't.
So if he cares about public security, then he would have just announced already, I'm opposed to this.
That's right.
McDonald, the chief
Step
law
up.
enforcement officer in the county, has already said no.
Say, I'm going to side with our sheriff.
How about this?
That's
How
all.
about
He could use that as a cover.
What's her
I'm
name?
going to side with
Melissa.
our sheriff.
Melissa? You say your boss has grave concerns about this bill as it is. Concerns about what specifically?
Just how it affects public safety.
No, that's not a real answer.
That's
That's not a real answer. This whole thing's about public safety. So what are his concerns about the current bill?
Details. We need details.
How it will affect public safety.
What is your title, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
What is your title?
I'm the district director.
Okay.
You missed all of that when you
I understand.
played.
So you're as a district director,
Mhm.
okay? This is nothing personal. Don't have any
Just in
animus
case.
towards you, okay? You say your boss has grave concerns. What are those concerns? You keep on wanting to give these general BS answers, and I'm trying to be polite, and I don't want to be...
We're in the office of
Well,
State
you're not
Assemblyman
going to say yes.
Al Muratsuchi. He represents the 66th Assembly District,
So if you're saying he has grave concerns about public safety...
which is from Palos Verdes to Manhattan Beach, including the city of Torrance.
Again, the police chiefs and public safety.
And this is
So
Joseph
what are his
Turner,
concerns?
founder of American Children
Also are
First.
Still in developments and talks. That's where it's at.
But what are his concerns?
That's all I'm going to say.
What provisions...
If
of the
he's so
bill-
concerned, he would have outlined it by
Has he read the
now.
bill?
Yes, he has.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So what part of the bill does he have grave concerns about?
That's all I'm saying.
See,
Again, I appreciate
see, that's the
you guys
push-off.
coming here.
That's the push-off,
And
and this,
that's-
this is why you guys don't get a lot of respect.
This
from
is
the
generally
public.
what we have to put up with our assemblymen here in the state of California, and we're not taking it.
Okay?
So
If you,
again,
if you want to give real answers, then
So
maybe we'll be
I-
a little bit more, accommodating. But you don't want to give real answers. You want to give
I am
political...
accommodating.
No,
We're
you
all
don't.
here
No, I
standing.
said us.
And I want to add something. We don't have to hope they'll accommodate us. We pay their salaries. We pay your salaries. We pay for this building.
Forget that they
I
work
just don't understand why
for
you want
us.
to engage in spin. I would prefer, honestly, I would respect the situation more if you just said, you know what, I really don't know what his grave concerns are. I will check with him and get back to you.
I'm telling you, just he says he has great concerns, and that's what I'm saying.
You as your
That's all.
you as a district
That's
director,
all, sir.
you as a district director,
That is all.
okay, you as a district director, you're tasked with going out into the public, meeting with lots of different groups, people, what have you.
Because, like I said, they are still talking. The law enforcement officials and
This-
chiefs, they are still negotiating. So that's where it's at.
This is
That's why
SB
they're
54, right?
I am. Yes.
Okay,
Did
and
it-
I
hold on,
okay.
hold
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Did it get out of the Senate chamber already?
So
Yes.
Are we acting like this is just basically a brainchild or an idea?
It's headed
This is
towards
already
final.
no, we get
this,
it.
this is a
Hey.
5-year
That's
deal.
why
Glad you made it, Nikki.
He has been meeting with the police chiefs on this very issue. So, like,
Okay, so he has grave concerns with the bill that passed the Senate.
as in the format it is now, like I said several times,
Okay.
even before he came in here.
But
that
you're going to repeatedly tell us that you don't know what those concerns are, just
I'm
that he has
just
grave
simply
concerns.
stating.
I want to add something when you're wrapped up because I got a good point here.
She doesn't really
You know,
have
you're
any-
really concerned about safety, but I see 2 California highway patrolmen outside this building. Why are they there?
They come to every office.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They do. They check in with office.
No.
Legislator. They never
Please, I've been here before. I had a staffer here. I think it was that gentleman. I came myself. There weren't 2 California highway patrolmen out there.
It's just that's
So Al gets highway patrolmen, but we can't ensure that we're safe in our own cities.
Well, no, political staffers are more important than the citizens.
Oh, is that it?
That's what it
Political staffers are more
is.
important than the citizens.
Doesn't seem
That's
like
what
their
it is.
jurisdiction.
I want a
Oh
right
yeah,
to
CHP
carry.
is state now.
No, oh, I understand.
How about open
But
carry?
To
No,
stand here and
Yeah.
I want to show people I'm not crazy. Keep the door open, okay? I'm not joking, folks. 2 highway patrol officers right here. They are never there. Okay, they are never there. Never.
He would be happy to see me dead.
Go down and talk to them.
Maybe we should go say hi. Why are they here? Because aren't there traffic accidents? These roads are terrible. That's what that gas stick's supposed to pay for.
Our roads are
You know,
a mess.
so Al gets this elite security, but we have to wonder if an illegal is going to
And
break
I'll
into our
tell you
home.
what, if they cared about the environment, those cops have their cars running right now.
Oh my! Wow,
All the cop cars now
That's
in the
that's
state,
really
in
offensive.
this state are never shut off. Once the cop goes on duty, while he's at lunch, the car is locked and it's running.
Here's a question I have for you.
Yes.
And these grave concerns that Al has. What chance in hell do I have of ever getting an answer from Al about what those concerns are? If I asked you, is it Ramosa?
Ramoso. There's an O at the end.
Ramosa.
Whoa, I'm hearing attitude.
Al's grave concerns. Would you mind
What's the
reporting back to me at what point those concerns are? I do live in this district, by
If
the
I
way.
may.
Would you mind reporting back to me what Al's concerns are, or will I get like
If
Ooh.
you have questions for us, we'll
Oh yeah, dirty, greasy.
But here's the deal. Are you going to tell me what those concerns are? Or are you going to see like some BS form letter that says Al has grave concerns and he's concerned about it, and he's
Beautiful.
talking to the police chiefs and all the other stuff, and then that's just going to be the end of it?
If there are issues you are raising and you have questions for us, we will answer.
what capacity do you work?
I am the district director.
There's your
Okay,
That's
so
the second time I-
okay, so does he not consult with you in any way on where
Yeah,
he
he
stands with
consults with
issues?
everyone.
Because it sounds like you're not having a clear understanding of what would cause him to either vote yes or no on SB 54.
Because, like I said,
Or do you not want to
The
speak with him
police
because
chief
he hasn't
and the author bill
declared
and
that?
public laws, public safety officials are still in talks about this bill. So that's where it's at. In the form that it is today, I'm
I thought you
repeating
said most
myself
of the
for the
police chiefs
third
oppose
time.
it.
Yeah, me too.
So-
That's what I
So
heard.
what would have to change in the bill for him to
She doesn't know.
either oppose it or vote yes?
It's all because he is just sharing the same concerns of the law enforcement and guardians.
Okay, what about my concerns? What about hers?
And that's
Excuse.
why
Wait, so it's only the police
listening
chiefs that matter?
to hear what and everyone's opinion.
Well, he wasn't interested in my opinion 3 weeks ago when I was in Hermosa Beach, and it was a private event as well. He didn't announce it to the public.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
It
So,
was announced in public.
oh, but why is it that other people weren't aware of it? How about that? Because I know that he'll put out big flyers about town halls. He hasn't had a town hall lately. Maybe he should come to the constituents and have a town hall and listen to us demand that our city and our state be
Wasn't
safe.
he off for a week last week? He was here, July 4th week,
No, they were in session like
in
before.
session.
I think you should come to Gardena because the town hall we had with Maxine Water was very interesting.
Yes, it was. I don't know why he wasn't there because Gardena is his district
Gardena
too.
actually paid for the police support. Gardena did not build the Democratic Party.
But that
Which
wasn't
I'm really
Al-
mad
is
at
that
because I
Al's
live there. I
district?
think they should be building the Democratic Party. And Maxine Waters personally
Yeah.
for the police.
You know,
support.
Ted Lieu did
20
that.
There were 20 policemen there.
Ted Lieu paid for the Redondo Beach Police. That's right. I know. That's right.
Well,
Well,
Okay.
to me,
We feel like
the to me, this my final comments are this. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you're the district director. I realize that you're not chief of staff. I realize that you're not the legislative staff. You should really know what the grave concerns are if you're going to talk to.
That is
constituents
what
about it.
he's stating, so that's why I am.
So you're saying that your boss does not communicate what those grave concerns are?
So that is just what we are stating.
Wow.
What is it you're stating? Just to be clear. What are
So
you saying?
because you were late, I'm gonna repeat myself.
I'm not late.
again.
This wasn't an appointment.
Yeah.
Well,
th-
I'm not late.
Or-
I walked in.
wow.
Well, I'm just saying so I could repeat myself again. So I don't even. So he has shares the same concerns as public.
And what are those? And what are those?
And
He doesn't know.
and it's just and
So do you not know what the public concern is, or do you not know what his concern is?
What are the police chief's concerns with this bill, since he cares about their views? What have they said? Why are they opposed to it?
Have you
He
asked
doesn't
them?
know.
No. I'm asking you. Excuse me. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. We've talked about McDonald. Do you know, though? That's the point.
Have you asked them?
They are concerned with how it's going to affect their local law enforcement.
How do
That's
they
it
see
is.
that it's going to affect it?
Because
How do they see
working
that
with
it's
the
going to
other
affect it?
agencies on another level. That's a lot of co-working, and so they have.
I'm with you, Edwin. Fire Muratsuchi. This is what he gives us?
The two most important bills that you should have any familiarity with were the gas tax bill and this bill. And for you to tell us that he has grave concerns, but you can't enumerate those concerns.
Grave
concerns. I mean, again, this is not a bill that is in committee in the Senate. This has already got out of the Senate. There's already official form text to the bill. There's already an idea of what the bill is going to be, right? All it's got to do now is
Are they still there?
The assembly, right?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I understand. I understand. Okay, but this is not some pie in the sky, idea of what a bill is going to be. This has actually got concrete words.
It has flesh on it,
right?
Understood.
And you can't tell us what his great concerns
What are your
are.
thoughts about it?
I am just here reiterating.
What are your thoughts on it?
I'm not going to speak on my personal thoughts.
Why not?
Because they're hearing her and she'll get fired.
No. In all fairness, staff should never speak their own opinion about what their opinions are. They represent the elected official. But
But he's supposed to represent us.
Well, no, they represent the elected official. But unfortunately, they're not representing the elected official very well because all they're saying is grave concerns. Or, that's all Al said is he has grave concerns and hasn't communicated them. I suspect that Al basically said, I have grave concerns. You tell him I have grave concerns, but he doesn't really care to say what those concerns are.
I think what his concern is not being reelected.
Yeah.
I think that's
that's it.
That's his
Most
great
likely.
It's a political matter, and again, this is
all a political matter.
State official
All of
time.
this is.
What's his concern about voter fraud? Maybe he has some
Oh, that's a good
concern
one.
about that.
Voter fraud.
He's probably not very concerned at all.
He's very concerned, right?
Uh-huh. I just read in an article in the Random Links News that Harbor City isn't getting a lot of love. They feel ignored by their assemblyman.
I'm not
too.
surprised.
And I know there's a lot of crime in Harbor City. And I know that illegals have done some bad stuff in Harbor City.
What frustrates the average person about government, though, is that we come in here and ask you a question about where our elected official stands on a bill, and you don't give us concrete, specific examples or
Purposely.
answers. That's frustrating. So, again, wrapping it up for me, from my perspective, 'cause I have nothing more to say other than you're going to keep on parroting the grave concerns line, right? You're going to keep on saying that until the cows come home, right? And eventually
Keep
the
sharing
bill's
this,
gonna
folks.
come for a vote. The day before the bill gets up for a vote, Al will say he has grave concerns until he votes yes or no, and he'll probably vote yes for it, right? And that's just a scam.
Or worse, he'll just
This
abstain.
is just a political scam that gets played, and then you guys wonder why the average person in the public has so much distrust or lack of trust for their elected officials, for their institutions, because you guys are all con artists. That's just what you guys are.
Also,
Here you
may I
are.
add-
What was your name again?
Joseph Turner.
Okay.
May I also add that Al needs the support of the Democrats statewide for funds for the next election.
Mm.
He's going to need a lot of support.
And he's got another problem because he usually relies on police unions. But these police chiefs are opposed to this bill. Ouch,
That's
what a
his
pickle.
concern. I think I
Oh,
just
and
found
then
his
there's
great
another
concern.
problem. If he votes no, which he should, the demo rats will probably run a primary challenge against
I
him.
guess my final question is, if you're saying that he has grave concerns and that he's listening to the police chiefs and whatnot, and they're opposed to it, as you say, right?
Then what's the problem?
Then why is he not opposed to the bill? I guess the secondary question to that is, who is he talking to that supports the bill, and who is he listening to on
He
that?
has met with the police chiefs in our respective district.
Right.
And like I said, the chiefs and law enforcement are still talking to the author, and that's where it's at. He's interested to see what's coming out of those conversations.
But has he been talking with anybody who supports the bill?
As a legislator, you would know that you hear both sides, like how I'm listening
So
to
which
all of
groups
you.
is he talking to on the pro side?
It's just all various groups.
Various.
They changed their name, though. They can't go by La Raza anymore.
Just name a couple.
Just various groups.
Just name
US.
a couple.
Like which groups?
Just name a couple.
And who are the
Name one.
chiefs of police that he's met with?
Name one.
Well, he even posted on on social media he's met with the police chief in the South Bay. So
Well, if it's on social media, you should know, right? You can tell us.
Chief Kaufman.
Of which city?
If you went down to Redondo Beach.
Redondo. Good.
Well, he has met
And
with
what group?
different police-
What group is
It's
for
all
it?
various groups, so many.
Just
groups.
one. Just one.
Well,
I'm just-
you named the
I
chief
know,
of police
I'm
of
just
Redondo.
saying.
What about for Torrance? Did he meet with that chief of police?
I'm just curious to see who on the pro side outweighs the opinions of police chiefs.
Why he doesn't want to say anything?
I mean, here's the deal. You start out by saying your very first point really was that Al's concerned about public safety, right?
And it's true.
Well, no, it's not true. Because if he's concerned about public safety and police
Let me see it.
chiefs are opposing
No,
the
let me see
bill,
it.
then what possible group would counteract
You
or
guys are
counterweight?
on the opposition side, right? And I'm just saying.
What do you mean by
So-
opposition? So
the
that means
opposition-
Al's not with us.
I'm on the pro-America
No,
side.
on SB 54.
I'm on the pro-America side.
Income mobility, but illegals are taking jobs.
What does that mean? Income mobility.
Here's the thing. You're saying that he's concerned about public safety.
We're going to move it
Okay.
from your pocket
Police
to
chiefs
their
oppose
pocket.
it.
They mean.
If police chiefs oppose it, then what is the counterbalance that's going to overweight the police
Why is he
chiefs?
hedging his bets?
Yeah, just be bold.
Like
And
I
say, I'm going to side with our sheriff.
I get it. I get
Be
it what you're
bold.
saying.
Have
I
to
do
do
get what
something
you're saying.
bold.
So who's on the pro side that he's talking to?
Who's supporting
Various
him?
community
Just
groups.
one.
Name one, please.
Serious.
Name
You know who
one.
he's meeting with. You know his calendar. You know who he's meeting with. You're the
Throughout
district
the South
director.
Bay.
We have a right to know who they are. Who are the groups?
Various community
Name one.
Just various
Who?
communities he has met.
Do they have some sort? Do they have the
Wait.
Mexican in the name of the group? Do they
She's-
have African American in the name of the
not
group? Do
trained
they have
in
gay and
this.
lesbian? Okay, what groups?
They're
What
just
liberal
various
groups is he
groups
meeting with?
Probably the ones who donate to his campaign.
Who? Why
They're
can't you
just
tell us?
various community groups
You are
that
his
he's
district
met with.
director. You know what
I
he
know
does in
now
the
you're at the
district.
point that you're trying to bully me.
I'm
and
not-
I'm
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord.
So
I'm feeling bullied in my own
So
state.
you think
I'm just saying.
You think
I'm already
filibustering-
answering your
Illegal
No, you're not
aliens
answering
killing
the question.
Amerians.
You're
Is
not.
that not bullying?
Let me tell you something.
You're circumventing the questions.
Filibustering and deflecting, and then me pressing you for the answer is not bullying. That's me being persistent and seeking an answer to a question that I
Because you
asked.
did state you had one more thing to state, and then you
I
follow
lied.
up with.
I lied like
several other
allies.
Ah!
I lied like allies.
So,
Okay.
you know, we're the
Oh.
office is about to close,
No, it's
but
not.
we do want to.
No.
I wanted to make
15
sure that we.
You got 15 minutes.
We still.
You guys all leave at 5?
Ruben doesn't have any more time. I don't think
Wait,
Catherine has
wait.
any more time.
I'm sure you got some filter ups in here who work evening meetings. You guys really
How about someone else tell us what's going on? Somebody who knows.
The district director who knows Al's calendar up and down for everything he does in the district can't
I
tell us who
answered
he's
your
met with.
question.
No, you didn't.
He is meeting with various.
A non-answer is not an answer.
And that's it.
A non-answer.
Name
is not
of a
an
group that he's meeting with that supports this bill.
Just various groups.
answer.
One.
Various.
I'm just. That's all.
It's all.
When you-
Is it on his
Here's the thing.
social media?
When you say
Who
various,
who he's meeting with?
when you say various, that by
Or is he
definition
being
means
secretive
more than
about
one.
that?
It's different community groups.
You can't say various unless you know specifically who he's met with.
It's just different community groups.
Who?
And that's all I'm gonna say.
Notice how he won't tell us.
All I'm stating.
What liberal groups?
And that's all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying.
These are-
So you think that's an answer. So you think when I ask you a question and you say various and give a nondescript, non-specific answer. you
I'd like
think
some
that that's
water.
an
Can I have some
answer?
water?
Would you like some
I'd like some water, yeah.
Two.
God knows I'm paying for it.
I don't understand how you think that's an answer.
That's all I'm saying.
That's very offensive. You know, he didn't give you an answer about the gas tax either. He ran away to the little home, that green home, that zero carbon, probably zero intellect home.
I don't understand.
Intellect.
See, the mayor is on record boldly. Why can't Al Muratsuchi do the same?
So is
And
our
he
sheriff.
knows about it.
Oh, he knows about it. How come I didn't know about it?
And our sheriff is also.
Look,
No,
let's
I didn't.
talk.
Yeah, Al wants to talk to us, but he's not giving us any answers.
You don't want to talk.
You want to sit down?
No, I'm good.
And I paid for those. I paid for
Al, we want to talk. Al,
Does Al fly in on Friday? Maybe we gotta wait. Maybe you guys.
why don't we go to his, maybe we should go to his house. I know he lives somewhere in
I
real.
want some water too.
Did anyone else want water?
Does Al stay here till Friday?
Askers
I
get.
do.
Does
I do.
Al
Okay,
get in on
here,
Friday?
but this isn't free water. I paid for this. Okay.
So you think that not answering a question and just deflecting is an actual answer? You think that I, as a constituent, someone who lives in this district,
Yep.
right, that when I ask a question and you give a vague answer like various, that is supposed to be acceptable?
I'm just stating to you he's met with various groups. Different groups.
Why do you refuse to say what groups he's met with? That's so odd to me.
I know.
I am just simply saying.
You were so
Is
quick
there
to
a
say.
reason why you won't name one?
I'm just simply stating.
I know.
understand what you're
Which
saying.
groups is he listening to?
Why you won't stay.
He's hearing both
But
sides.
Mr. Mimosa, you simply stated that he met with police chiefs and named off at least one of them. Why can't you simply say that he
Yeah.
met with
These
them?
are different, like even our Democratic groups. So you met-
Oh, okay.
Who?
Yeah,
Who
like
are they? Who are they?
all different groups. I
No,
Again, what?
name one. You just gave me an
Nonprofit.
inclination.
Met with nonprofits.
Nonprofit.
Name a nonprofit.
Advocates.
It's not the name of
Name one.
I want to hear these groups that are so powerful that override a police chiefs that oppose it.
That is a
I don't
very good
understand.
point.
Police chiefs oppose the bill. She says Al's for public safety. Police chiefs oppose the bill, but yet somehow he's got grave
And the
concerns.
sheriff of the county opposes it, but for some reason he's sitting on his hands.
Side with our sheriff.
Yeah.
Be bold and side with the sheriff.
I don't know. Maybe we got to camp here.
Maybe we should stay here illegally.
Maybe.
We should ask for driver's licenses and welfare.
We're just undocumented citizens.
Oh, that's
sitting on
right.
the couch.
I'm not illegal. I'm undocumented. I'm an undocumented citizen.
Undocumented politician.
And those are their good traits I won't fail to
We have to
mention.
camp out until Al gets here on Friday?
Should we do that?
I don't know.
It
Maybe.
reminds me,
We know where Al lives.
we want voter ID.
Uh-huh.
There's another thing we want.
That's
Voter
right.
ID.
Or I want my dead grandma to vote because she'll vote Republican. I promise.
And actually, voter IQ wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean that's how Al gets elected, isn't it?
We want voter IQ.
Because they think we don't have any for some reason.
Oh, man.
Okay, she mentioned Redondo Beach Chief of Police and by name, but for some reason she can't mention by name
The groups that support
the
it.
liberal groups, which seem to be overriding our own sheriff.
Those are I guess these non-profit Democratic groups are the experts on public safety.
Wait, non-profit and Democrat is like, that makes about as much sense as, Einstein is dumb, or whatever that stupid comedian said.
Melissa's got us on the pay no man list.
Oh,
I guess
bro.
we just have to wait till after 5 o'clock. Maybe we just have to wait till after 5 o'clock to get an answer. Maybe the Highway Patrol can help us with an answer.
Yeah, I wonder how they feel about the bill.
I mean, they must follow Al around all the time.
I know. They
They're
get
all
elite
mean.
security and we get diddly squat. Come on, Al.
Read the little cat.
Is Syracuse necessary? They want to abolish a city, huh? They want to get rid of it?
Get rid of it because
That sounds like a great plan.
sounds like a Democrat-run city.
It sure does. Al, we want to talk to you. Hi, everybody. I do whatever the Democrats tell me to.
Oh, they found out.
And
we're
if
here.
I don't vote for this bill, the Democrats will run a primary challenge against me. No.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh no, he's in the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Highway Patrol.
Yeah. Because it wouldn't look too good for California Highway Patrol harassing constituents who just want an answer.
Well, we can't get an answer. It'd be nice to get an answer.
We should camp out. I agree. Yeah. This looks like a nice place. It's
Maybe
very
Maybe we
roomy.
can get Al to call in and tell us what his great
Can
concerns
you
are.
get the assemblyman on the phone?
I'm sorry.
Can you get him on the
Al to
phone?
call?
He is in session still. They're
Oh,
still
he's working.
They're not on committees
working.
now.
He's working.
I know how it works.
They
He's
are.
working.
Very busy time of this.
They
I
work
know.
late.
What's he working
They
on?
start late.
Thankfully, they work after 5 o'clock, unlike the
What's
staff.
he working on?
Oh, sure they do.
He's working on this.
Various things.
He's working
Hey,
on
one of
grave
you call
concerns.
his office in Sacramento. Call his office right
He's
now.
working on grave concerns.
Grave concerns.
Grave concerns.
Graves like what Catherine Steinle is buried in.
Yeah.
Or what Ruben's buried in.
The grave of Catherine Stein. Has he ever been to her grave?
I was there at the pier, and there is no memorial. Nothing.
Of course not. It's San Francisco.
Of course not. They don't want to regurgitate their guilt. God forbid. They're all fluffy and progressive up there.
Maybe they're
You know?
consulting her. She's trying to figure out what the grave concerns
So
are.
we need to call that 916 number there. I think I can know it off this. 916-651-2066 or 4066. I have it memorized, I think. I mean, if the illegals can stay, why can't we?
No constituency legal.
That's
We
right.
don't vote Democrat.
Oh, darn, that's right.
And
And I'm still alive. I'm not
I'll
dead
be
yet.
honest. I've been wanting to go camping all summer. So,
Come on, Al.
I mean, uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm gonna call Al right now. Let's see what Al says.
Hello, you've reached the
Oh.
office of Assemblyman Al Muratsuchi.
But he wants to talk.
California Assembly District. No one can answer the phone at this time.
No one has a phone.
Wait!
It's 4:53.
The office isn't closed
Hey,
yet.
it's 4:53. Where are you guys at? How come you guys answer the phone up there? We're trying to track down Al and figure out what his grave concerns are on SB 54. Can you guys help us out?
And the
The
various
district
groups.
director can't.
Yeah, those groups that are so important.
Hey, Melissa. Melissa, you want to leave a message for your group up there? They're not answering the phone. It's 4:53.
Hey,
What happened?
did you dial the 916?
It's
I
right
did.
there.
Yeah, I dialed
Actually, on the
916.
phone right now.
Say hi, Melissa. Say hey.
Look at that. That's the guy who harassed veterans.
Say hi, Melissa.
This guy right here, who was part of a cabal that harassed. That's the special interest group right there. This guy's a special interest group right here.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio to Torrance.
Racist Sheriff Joe.
Racist Sheriff Joe. Is this your new bodyguard?
How you doing?
You should have seen this guy.
Do you know what? We're trying to track down.
We're trying to figure out who are the interest groups that support Senate Bill 54.
Melissa says Al has some grave concerns about SB 54, but she doesn't know what they are.
You know, I think one of that interest group is the corrupt Torrance Democratic Club, headed by this guy. And you know what he also did to constituents? He shut them out when Henry Waxman was here. This guy doesn't believe in the freedom of speech. I don't think he believes in Catherine Steinle's death either. Don't you have any shame? Don't you have any shame left? Don't you have any honor left? What would you like to tell the mother of Ruben Morphine? Angie's watching right now. What would you like to tell her? What would you like to tell her? What would you like to tell Angie?
We tried to let Melissa answer us, but she...
Okay, can you tell us? What's up?
Yes. So Arthur.
Can you speak for Al? Al?
Arthur. No, I speak for myself.
Oh my. Are you sure about that?
Arthur.
Yes.
Did you not leave me a voice note saying that I'm no longer invited to the Republican, Beach City's Republican?
Oh, sure I did, because we don't want you there.
Well, okay. So have you no shame? You just
I don't have shame, because the difference is Henry Waxman's town hall was open to the public. You know how I know? I called Henry Waxman's office, and he said it was open to the public.
That's right.
Oops.
Open to the public.
Oh, no. Now,
up,
tell me this. What would you like? Can you speak for, can you please speak for Al Muratsuchi? Because he's not talking for us right now. Notice how they dodge the issue. Why are you dodging this issue? What would you like to tell Angie Morphine, whose son Ruben was assassinated by an illegal alien? What would you like to tell him? What would you like to tell? Oh, no, you can address it right now because Al can't. And his staffer can't. That's why he's here. So, excuse me, Melissa, can you please tell us why we can't get Al on the phone?
He's busy working.
He's busy working. Or this is his attack dog right here.
He's busy working for the illegals.
So this is what they also do, because they can't rely on the police to protect him, because I'm thinking he's going to lose those endorsements when he votes for this terrible bill. So he'll get these lazy liberal Democrats to try to distract people. And that's what's happening right now.
You know what, though?
I still haven't gotten an answer why those veterans were spit at, why the phone was stolen. I have the videos. Robin, you saw it. This guy right here, he was the president of the Torrance Democratic Club. No, I want an answer. Why will our assemblyman not tell us why? What are those certain groups? What are they?
What are those concerns?
Various.
Various, but what does that mean?
Multitude.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I think I'm going to give a benefit of the doubt.
Office of Assemblyman Al Muratsuchi.
Oh, hey! It's Al's office. How are you doing, bud? What's your name?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Brady.
What's your name?
My name is Brady.
Hey, Brady. My name's Joseph Turner. I'm a constituent of you guys down here in the 66. Lovely day down here, by the way. We're trying to track down Al and figure out what his grave concerns are about SB 54. We were meeting here with Melissa Ramoso, and she could not communicate what those grave concerns were about SB 54. We realized that the bill's only passed the Senate already and through a couple committees in the Assembly side. So we realize it's still early in the game, I guess. You know, what could possibly be those concerns, you think, at this point?
Right now, the Assemblyman has not officially taken a position on that bill. He does still have public safety concerns.
What are those?
Public safety.
What are those public safety concerns?
He wants to make sure that the community and the districts that he represents are protected.
Protected from who?
From anyone, from criminal elements.
Okay. Protected from criminal elements. That's a good starting point.
Like you and Hareem.
So I guess my question would be, is there a specific aspect of the bill that he has concerns about?
Staff members in Sacramento.
No, not at this time, as I believe was expressed. He shares some of the concerns that have been expressed by the police chiefs as they've been discussing the bill with the author. You know, so we are considering the bill moving forward, but at this time, as I said, he is not taken as official.
Well, here's my question, because Melissa said that all or most of the police chiefs down here oppose the bill. Is that your understanding?
That is my understanding, yes.
So if that's the case...
We've had discussions with local police chiefs.
Awesome. So if that's the case, why doesn't Al take a position opposed to the bill and reserve the possibility of changing based on any amendments? Like, why is it a default no position when he's saying that public safety is a concern and the police chiefs are against it? Why isn't his default position to be against it and then possibly take a neutral position or a positive position? Why is it automatically a neutral position?
Until he sees the bill in its final format with its amendments, then he would still have a neutral position on the bill, and that's what we do with all bills that are moving through both houses.
But see, that sounds like political speak for the following. He has a neutral position until he votes yes, and then he has a yes position. So will he promise to have a position 72 hours before he votes on it, 24 hours before he votes on it?
It's a committee vote.
Yeah.
I don't know when he would take the position on the bill
So,
at this time.
So will he take a position before he votes on it or as he's voting on it?
He would probably take a position before he votes on the bill.
Probably. Like those various groups.
1 minute before the vote.
And when does he vote on this bill?
It'll be a roll of the dice.
When it's coming to the assembly floor as it passes.
He's on the committee too.
That he's at.
Is he on the committee though?
The Administrative and Accounting Review
He's not
Committee.
on public safety.
But is it?
No. The final committee he is on. The Administrative and Accountability Review Committee is the next committee, and he is on that committee, and we need a no vote in the committee.
Can you confirm that?
Yes, a
Brady?
no vote.
On that committee.
He's not on that committee.
Yes,
He's not,
he is.
or appropriations. Which one is it?
The Accountability Administrative Review Committee.
He's not on that committee, Brady?
Yes, he is on that committee. He is on that
I would
committee.
encourage you to go take a look at the website, both the assembly website
You know more
and
about it than he does.
the members' website.
on
You
that
can
committee.
confirm which committees he's
She knows more
Okay.
about it than the staffer.
Fair enough, Brady. I'm not going to argue on that point. I'm going to make that following comment, though. Before it comes to assembly, when realistically do you think he would know before he takes a vote? Can we expect him to have a position 24 hours before he votes, 48 hours before he votes, longer than that? I mean, you understand that we as the public have the right to know what his position is going to be before he votes on something, correct?
But I don't think that's correct.
Yes,
You
it
don't-
is.
You don't. Wait, hold on, Brady.
He casts a vote. That's what his job is.
So no, that's fair enough, Brady. But you're telling me that from a matter of public policy, you don't believe that we as constituents have a right to know how he's going to vote before he votes?
You can certainly call here, and if he has taken a position, and we're happy to communicate that to you.
So does he?
But at this
Does
time,
he?
hasn't taken a position?
Does he ever take positions on bills before he votes on them?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Which ones?
I would not be able to name them. We vote on literally.
No, I know. There's a lot of make work bills up there, but in general, does he announce where he stands on a bill before he votes on it?
Jerry Brown, has he ever voted against
Really
Jerry
depends on the
Brown?
bill.
Okay. Well, does anyone else have any questions for Brady? Because he doesn't really
Okay,
know
everybody
what
who's
concerns
live
are.
streaming here, tell me, what questions do you want to ask the Assemblyman? Really quick. I want to see them down there in the comment section. We're having some hardships here. We've got a district director who doesn't know, those various groups for some
Grave
reason.
concerns.
The grave concerns.
Does he know any of the groups?
Hey, Brady.
Yeah.
Oh, Brady.
Yeah.
Do you know what groups? I know you're up in Sacramento, so it's probably tough. Do you know what groups that Al's met with that are in support of SB 54?
I believe that the Asian Americans Advancing Justice.
There was an ethnic name in the group.
And
should have played bingo.
other representatives from the civil rights community locally.
What's civil rights community?
Wow. Hey, Melissa, you're fired. He does a better job than you do.
What's civil rights community, Brady?
I told you various groups.
Sorry?
No, you.
Oh, now she knows.
Oh, that
Now
makes
she knows.
it okay.
Now
That
she
makes it
knows.
okay, doesn't
now
it?
She knows. Now she knows. That's her answer. She gives a legit answer. Hey,
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Brady, you're a good sport, so I'm gonna let you go because you've been more helpful
Wow.
than your district director down here. What's your title?
Shameful.
What's your position up there?
Shameful.
You're a legislative aide?
Yes.
Cool.
I think you should be the district director.
Well, Brady, thank you for your time. All right. I got one piece of advice for you though. Get out of politics, okay? It's just a dead end. All right. Talk to you later.
No, that wasn't so hard. Shame on you. Will you get she gets like a nearly 6-figure salary, don't they? You couldn't even tell me this? This guy is a runt out of college and knows more about it than you do.
various groups and he...
Oh, yeah, that's going to make it all better, isn't it? But the high school kid knows more about it.
We know you said various groups.
Shame. We don't pay you 6-figure salary to give us various. She doesn't deserve it.
Staff don't get paid that well. But
Definitely more than my father did.
public record. It's public record.
Shame. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
The high school kid knew more about it than you did. Unbelievable.
Now she knows various. She said, "I told you various."
Oh yeah, that covers everything.
She's like,
just like I had various food for lunch today.
she's like, Joe, you said African American and Mexican. You didn't say Asian, so it doesn't count.
Oh, that's right. Gosh, we didn't play the racial bingo card right. Yeah.
And they audit state agencies.
Gosh. And now this is really sad. They had to have the president of the Torrance Democratic Club be the bodyguard today. That's what he's here for.
That's the muscle.
I'm sorry.
Arthur.
No,
This is the bodyguard right here.
It's no mystery why you and your big mouth. No.
Wait a minute. I didn't get arrested. I said nothing at the city council meeting. I got arrested for nothing.
You got arrested.
He said I got arrested for my big mouth, and I said nothing.
You got arrested because you deserve it.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna say the same thing to you that I say to our like Robert Hernandez. Do you do birthday parties? You and that baby beluga and the heifer, you guys be great together. Just like the city, like in Huntington Park, I found the Three Stooges. I found them. Cosme is Mo, Alfred is Larry, and guess who Curly is? The fat guy who had me arrested for no good reason. He's got no hair on his head. Come on.
Hey, Melissa.
Okay, sorry. So, Melissa, when are you quitting? Because this guy knows better than you.
Melissa, when are we gonna find out these grave concerns? How about I make?
They're still talking
How
about the bill.
about we make you this promise? How about we make you this promise?
Okay.
I got a deal for you. Okay. You get. How about we give you?
At least she brown bags it.
We'll give you a week.
It's already past 5.
Another one comes out. That's 7.
They have a lot here.
7 people?
7.
I remember David Hadley had 4.
I had 2 or 3.
Melissa,
I know.
How about we make a deal?
2.
How about we
Sometime.
make a deal?
I don't make deals.
No.
We'll make a huge deal with you.
I'm gonna offer up a deal. Okay, it's after 5 o'clock, right?
Wow, she was rude to you too?
It's after 5 o'clock. I'll make a deal. We will leave here peacefully and go on about our merry way.
We're ready.
Okay.
I think we've had enough.
And we asked.
Or they've had enough.
We asked that say a week from now. I think a week is enough time.
Tuesday.
Okay. So we give Al a
No,
week,
maybe I can't.
right, to get back
City
to us
Council.
with those grave concerns.
Like
Okay.
I said, they're still talking about the bill. I don't know how long
No.
But he
No,
has
no.
them today.
The-
He
if-
has grave
he has grave
today.
concerns.
I know, and I have grave concerns today that he is still having grave concerns.
To see what is developing from that.
Right, but what are his concerns
That's
today? All we're asking. We're not asking about tomorrow.
You should call that 5-year-old again up in Sacramento. He could tell us.
think-
So you guys, it's already 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Well,
darn.
I'm trying to offer up a compromise, but I'm trying to.
Oh, I want to take a photo
You
too.
have my information.
No, I'm trying to offer a compromise though. So here's the thing.
Oh, God, no.
I think
Maybe we should ask Jimmy to take the photo.
No.
I think that I, as a constituent,
Your phone might
I, as a bona fide constituent in this district, have a right to know.
Oh, show
what
him the
those grave
shirt.
Concerns are.
Show him the shirt. This is my new Muratsuchi wear.
You have my information.
Right there. Yup. You know what? I should get another shirt?
I'm aware
A
of the
picture of
game.
a
I know the
veteran
game.
getting spit
Okay.
at.
So here's the thing. Here's the compromise. We leave.
I've got some
we
of those.
Go on our merry way.
Or a picture of a veteran's
Al a
phone
week,
getting stolen.
And if we don't get an answer back on grave concerns,
Yeah.
then we come back here and camp out.
I want you to hold on to it. Fix it. And I'll give you another picture.
that?
There's another picture I'll give
I
you.
hear you, and I'm not responding to that.
But we wanted Al to hear us.
No, I'm thinking. Well,
Okay.
here's what I'm thinking, Arthur.
What do you want to do?
It's already 5 and my staff
Well, I'm
needs
trying.
to leave.
I'm trying. Well, they can leave.
They can leave.
We'll-
We
we'll-
paid for this building.
It's already past,
Hey.
It's already past 5.
Melissa, I'm like Motel 6. I'll leave the light on for you guys. Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, I'm going to take these brochures and I'm going to go to Al personally and say that you want to talk. Okay?
Melissa, here's the message
You
I'd
wanna
like to send to
talk.
Al. Okay. If Al's not going to tell us what the grave concerns are, and we think that's a very fair and reasonable request, then I think it's fair and reasonable to expect us to camp out next time and not leave until
Okay.
we get an answer. So, If you want us to have an old school sit-in until we figure out what the grave concerns are,
Just like what they did at
that's what we need
the
to do.
consulate in San Bernardino.
Okay.
You gotta get answers. Answers.
We want a no vote.
Maybe you
Right
get
here.
treated like they treat
No, that light's
people
not
at
good.
a
We need to
Montana
get light coming
Congress.
this way.
Okay, so where should we stand?
Like right here.
Okay, come on over.
Somebody
But we
tried
need
to
somebody
put
to
a
take
phone
it for us.
No, that was a reporter. That was a reporter,
I
right?
think
Yeah, it was a
Gary, come on
What
up.
happened?
He got body slammed.
We need
didn't
somebody to take the photo
Shouldn't
for
let
us.
that happen in front of me.
he? What, you think Al's gonna body slam me?
Well, wait, after our.
Al's gonna get body slammed by the Democratic Party if he doesn't vote for this bill.
I will take your
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yay!
Wait, let me
Get Al Muratsuchi here.
let me get the
Wow.
picture.
Ready?
Sorry to see you there.
How you doing? We're wrapping up. So we're gonna take a picture
We
of
just
us.
want a photo is all.
You want to get in it?
I can't with anything political, and that's
Okay, no,
against
nothing
I'm
political.
sorry.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
political. We just want our group.
Wait a minute, my hat's political or I'm not taking it off.
Your ball's shiny.
Yeah, and plus, yeah,
man.
That's ridiculous. I took a photo in this office last year with a picture of my big sign that said California Mass Resistance, and they took the photo. So that's not true. They're making excuses.
Would you mind taking a picture for us?
Yes, sir. They've asked you nicely.
Okay, we're gonna leave as soon as our photos.
But we have to have a photo
But you
taken.
have political
But they said I'll show black girls.
Okay, no, wait. Okay, just wait.
I'll take a picture.
I want.
We'll switcheroo. So she'll take a photo and then you can take a
Oh
photo.
man, we should get CHP in here.
Yeah.
Did you see the new chips, by the way?
We'll bring snacks.
We'll bring snacks. We'll have a barbecue. Yes.
They've asked you nicely. Next time, don't let them
Okay,
down.
bye.
Nicely for a lot of answers to questions that we didn't get.
And we didn't get any answers.
Get any answers.
Gosh.
Maybe nicely isn't the answer.
Wait, why are they still? Wait, why is he still here if they're closed?
Wait, I thought you guys were
Wait,
closed.
isn't Democrat guy?
Hey.
I'm confused.
Hey, that guy's a citizen. Why is he still here? This office is closed. Let's go. He's not leaving. No. He needs to go.
I thought. Wait, is he a staffer?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Look, you may get away with spitting at veterans, but you're not going to get away with taking up my space. Oh, no. We're polite, unlike Democrats. Come on.
Please, after you.
After you.
Unlike Democrats.
Absolutely. I don't blow people off with non-answers.
You guys working overtime?
I have all the answers.
And I don't
You
spit
want
at
to do it,
veterans,
shut
and I don't
up.
steal the phone.
Did I spit at the
Yes,
veterans?
yes,
Did I?
Your crew did.
Did I?
You should have seen it. These crazy SJWs trespassed on private property.
No more than you at
and they-
Target.
You
No
keep
more
bringing
than
that
you
up.
at Target.
That was public.
No more than you at Target.
Do you know what's interesting?
What is it?
You two look kind of alike.
Oh God! No!
I'm sorry, but you do.
Arthur with hair?
If I had hair. Okay, I'll get the hat off.
Two of you are
So Arthur, if
brothers.
it was legal
Okay.
for you,
Oh, violent.
if it was
Don't
legal
touch
for
me.
you-
I don't know where you've
Let's
been.
make America great.
Ow! Gosh, do not touch my hat.
It
You
was-
can't have it.
Don't put your hat in my face.
I didn't put it in your face.
You kind of did. Oh, I'm fine. I got this guy.
Wow. What about
Why
us?
the assumption that he's okay?
Wait a minute. What about us?
Well, why?
I know.
Why are there some
What
shit
is
at work?
this?
Well, because if you're like Kareem, you're probably going to pull out a gun.
Kareem didn't pull out a gun.
Did you hear that? You have a problem with Jewish people who have darker skin or something? Because I noticed that in Cudahy, they always throw Jews
I have
out.
an issue with people who,
Uh-huh.
who would pull
Oh,
out
Think we
weapons.
could put a tent right here?
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Can we camp out?
This is a great view. I think I could sleep out here. That's it.
Nice.
What if we could camp out right here?
I could do it. It's nice
It
outside.
is great.
Look at this. And we pay for this.
This is clean?
I don't know.
Oh.
Jimmy, come over here and lick
Dirty.
it.
It's dirty. It's dirty.
Okay.
Dirty.
It's dirty like Al. Look at that.
I
Patrol.
thought we were closing.
Wait a minute. Are they still in there?
5:13.
Oh my goodness. So, Robin, hi. Is it live or is it recording or what?
Are you live?
I'm live. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do it like this. So, here's Robin. And we did the best we could today. And you notice how we refused to leave unless we got an answer. And we will still hammer at them until we actually get an answer. We're not going to give up. We're going to hammer and demand that our elected officials represent us and not illegal aliens. And as Raul would say, they are illegals, aliens. Go ahead. So, do you want to do this at someone else's maybe? We'll go to your assemblyman next if you want.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that would be fun. So I kind of owe you. You helped me out last year on that other bill.
bipartisan areas where we could get along.
Yeah.
But that was when Evan Chase was
I know.
president.
Yeah, and you know, I talked to somebody. God bless Evan. I want to put this. Okay, Evan, you taught me everything I know, and then I went further, and you respect me for it. So thanks. You know what? I met a guy from Manhattan Beach, and he says, I stopped going to the meetings because we don't need bipartisanship. You don't bipartisan illegal immigration.
Well,
Either we're a nation of laws or we're not. And that's the big scam that's being pushed lately, which is, let's meet in the middle. No, we either have a border or we don't.
It used to be, honestly, that there were Democrats who opposed illegal immigration.
I know. You want to know one of them? Barack Obama. 2007 in Chicago. Yeah, exactly. So why aren't you on? You should be crooked Hillary. Yeah. So tell me, Jimmy, don't you agree with Hillary and Bill that we should not have an open border, that we should secure our borders?
I don't think you want people in the district who are afraid to be able to contact the police for fear of being deported.
You didn't answer my question.
I'd like them not be in the district, period. That's if they're not in the district, they never have to contact police.
I know. I'd like,
You have a bigger issue there, don't you?
What do you mean, bigger issue?
Well, you have big agriculture that brings in a lot of...
True.
And who's one of the biggest supporters of that? Republicans.
Oh,
it's all
not
big
me.
money.
Hey, no,
it's all big money.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And
I think Arthur and I'll be the first one to tell you that we have just so much.
We have a lot of problems with our people too.
so you have a sign on the border that says "Do not enter," and on the other side it says "Help wanted."
I'm with you.
Yeah.
We need to crack.
And I don't think that Arthur, with his unemployment, is going to go out to the fields. And
I'm unemployed? Really? I'm not unemployed.
Well,
I told you.
The LA Times article.
Oh, that's right. The LA Times. They corner the market on everything true.
Did they misquote you?
LA Times is always right.
Did they misquote you?
The same LA Times that didn't write anything about Susan Duran.
Vessel, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
gosh.
Josh, you picked a winner. Good guy to represent.
Yes, he did. He did. He sought me out.
A big mouth that won't shut up, and in fact won't even let anyone answer a question.
What is it? What about it? Oh, the signs are in there? Okay, I gotta get signs. Okay, it was nice talking to you. Okay.
I think they're downstairs.
Are you employed? Do you even have a job?
Jimmy, it was nice.
I don't know if he has a job.
I'm not going to say nice, but
you have the patience of a monk with Arthur.
Everybody does, including the city council in Huntington Park. Oh no, wait! They shut down the meeting. They shut down the meeting.
Let's go camping next week.
Okay.
I've been wanting to go camping for a long time.
Okay.
Seriously. Like, let's do this.
That sounds like fun. And there goes the muscle for the Democratic Party. That's why they do it. That is why they do it. To distract us. That's the only reason they call them. Okay. It's going to be... Okay, everybody, I'm walking downstairs, but I'm going to go off the live feed. You'll see me in about an hour and a half, okay? Thanks for watching, following, sharing, blah. Have a nice day.